Redditors who've had sex, what are some mistakes virgins should avoid during their first time? Don't let it be while you're high, while it's raining, in a not waterproof tent in the woods. Hey. Don't try to replicate the timeline of a porn scene. Consistency is key, not changing it up all the time. So I shouldn't teleport to an entirely different place and time to blow a load on her face. Avoid getting too plastered to be active. If she says she likes something, then keep doing that. Don't change it up just to change it. Listening to your partner is very important. Don't be shy about what you like or don't like. Have fun. Wash your hands. Cut your nails. Brush your teeth. No, seriously. I refuse to believe 457 Redditors have had sex. Don't tell them you can't get it up because they don't look like the girls in porn, when in reality you're nervous. Spoiler, we do not like that. Yikes. This is pretty specific. Does drinking pineapple juice actually do anything? It does get you a healthy dose of vitamin C. Scurvy is real, yo. Trust me on this. If you go soft inside afterwards while you are basking in the glow, you will be playing an urgent, awkward game of find the condom. If you're hesitant and clamming up, let yourself stop what is about to happen. Don't go silent and allow it while screaming inside your head and going stiff because you're not sure or you're trying to downplay the situation or you're worried the other person will be angry. I didn't speak up and I've been in therapy for 7 years. Aim lower than you'd expect in missionary. Came here to say this. The vagina is in fact lower than you'd expect. The first time I fingered a girl I ended up noodling around the front of her pubic bone in flaccid confusion for an embarrassing amount of time. Don't expect it to be life-changingly amazing. Your first time having sex is the time when you have the least experience you'll ever have, and you haven't yet learned what you or your partner like. Coming from a fairly conservative Christian background, a lot of people I know have this idea that their first time will be this transcendent, heavenly experience. But it probably won't be. It's okay if your first time isn't everything you ever hoped it would be. Just make sure you learn from your experiences and figure out what works for you and your partner so that the next time will be even better. Don't skip the foreplay. It's fun and very important, especially if the woman is a virgin. Nothing like an hour of foreplay than me blowing 4 seconds into sex. If there's no foreplay, I'm running at least 6 seconds. An hour of foreplay followed by 4 seconds of sex is significantly better than 6 seconds of sex. Source: I am a woman who has sex. Location is important. Make it someplace nice and comfortable. It makes a difference. Learn anatomy. Never, ever, under any circumstances ask, "What's that smell?" Make sure you have all your inspection certifications in proper order. Nothing up the romantic mood like a code violation. Afterward, ask your sexual partner to fill out a satisfactory performance survey and keep it on file along with 2 copies of her sexual intercourse permission form. Good luck. Lube, either natural by foreplay, or water-based just in case. Don't use ketchup. Be honest. If you don't like something, also stop. If your partner says they don't like something, not sure, ask. Foreplay is important. Most women don't orgasm with penetration alone, so don't forget to stimulate the clitoris. If something goes wrong, laugh. Don't take everything too serious. Sex is best when both partners are relaxed. Use lube if necessary, buy some beforehand. Really, I always thought you had to buy it during sex. Take your time. I know it's thrilling and all that you're finally putting your dick in someone, but that's no warrant to just go to Pound Town. If you're with a trusting partner, you should just take a second to adjust and figure it out. I wish I could find the GIF titled, "When She Says Be Gentle." It's my first time and it's a GIF of an automated hammer gently closing a matchbox for a few strokes, then absolutely destroying it at full force. It's funny but also a good lesson. The classic. Don't let them convince you that it feels better without a condom. Please use a condom for the first few times at the least. Source: experience and regrets. Cut your nails, bro. Don't get in your own head about Sex is normal and you shouldn't overthink it. Moans or just noises in general are normal and always make things better. When I lost my virginity, I was terrified to moan I'm a male. I even went as far as making sure she didn't hear me breathe, saying I like that or god damn are compliments. Don't be me and not say a single word. Enjoy the moment and don't stress it. If you can't get hard, it's normal. Having sex for the first time is one of the most anxiety-inducing things there is. Sometimes your dick won't agree with your head that you really want to have sex. Always pee after sex. Both people. It sucks to not be able to go straight into a nap after you finish, but it's a lot better than getting a UTI urinary tract infection. Once you get your first UTI, you'll be more prone to UTIs in the future. Just don't risk it. Everyone furiously takes notes. Don't worry about being perfect or lasting forever. Just enjoy, and hopefully the sex is meaningful. Wear a condom. Sincerely, the guy who got chlamydia his first time. Wear a condom. You can get pregnant on the first time. STDs are out there too. Don't expect perfection. It might be awkward and a little weird at first, and there'll be times something might happen that'll get you both laughing, and that's fine. Also, ladies, tell your partner if you think you need more stimulation before penetration or to use lube. It's no fun to have a tear because you weren't wet enough when something got put in. This also goes for anal sex between any genders. There is no such thing as too much lube. Don't do it because you feel you have to. Do it because you want to. Don't overhype anything about it. It's all in your head and you should act natural. Act natural. Casually enters her while wearing a trench coat and shades while whistling. Wash your bits thoroughly with water. Take care of the hygiene of other parts you plan to use, mouth, hands, etc. Buy lube. Learn about contraception and STDs. Try on different condoms and maybe learn to wank while wearing it. Just be gentle if you don't get other instructions. Don't rush penetration. If you don't enjoy just kissing or using your hands or mouths, you are probably with the wrong person. I'm a virgin and this post makes me more nervous than I already was. Foreplay is the most important part. For guys, don't rush trying to show off. That's how you embarrass yourself in 4 seconds. Communication is key to hit that G. Better to be upfront and say, hey, I'm super excited for this, but I don't have a ton of experience, but I'm eager to learn, practice, than us just assuming you are lame in bed. Being eager and overwhelmed is fine, but try to at least attempt to reciprocate. Even if you don't know what you are doing, don't be selfish. Practice your condom skills ahead of time. If I'm with someone less experienced, I'm always watching like a hawk to make sure it looks like he knows what he is doing in that department. Consider getting, I'm not sure what they are called, but I think they are thicker condoms that give you less sensation so you will last longer. And I agree with the person who wrote not fumbling when you are trying to get it in. That's the worst. Poking all the wrong places. Just sexily tell her to get on top and let her handle that part. Expecting anything close to coordination or sync. Thormund. The female praying mantis resorts to sexual cannibalism post-coitus. Human males get weird about it, so it's not worth attempting for your first rodeo. This is how you do it. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, a 3, a 5, a 4, a 3 to 2, 2, a 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2, 2, 4 to 7, 5 to 7, 6 to 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. You don't need to check for squirrels. Make sure you put it in the right hole. Use a condom. That way if you finish quick you can go down on her without getting a mouthful of your own cum. Also, on the subject of going down on a girl, don't do any of that alphabet crap. What you want is a steady rhythm and pattern. Try something simple like licking straight down her clit slow for 20 seconds or so and gauge how she responds. If she doesn't seem that bothered, try a different pattern or speed or pressure. Circles work well. Complicated isn't necessarily better. Different girls like vastly different things, and the same girl will like different things on different days. Also, once you find something she likes, if you feel like she's about to come, don't speed up. You'll probably lose your pattern and either she won't come or it will be less intense. You could stick a finger in too after a while if you're one of those people that can rub your belly and pat your head at the same time. But in general, it's better to do one thing well than two things badly. Real life is not porn. Most women don't actually like it when you finish on their breasts or face. Some do. But unless you're a hardcore vegan and only eat fruits and vegetables, chances are your cum smells like bleach, tastes like literal shit very bad, and burns like acid if you get it in someone's eyes. It's worth pointing out that a lot of women I've met are into the idea of having a guy finish on her face or breasts, much less into the reality of being covered with a weird-smelling fluid that's hard to wash off and stains clothes. Also, while we're still talking about cum, it's much easier to wash off with lukewarm water rather than hot water. You'd think it would be the opposite, but hot water makes it coagulate and stick to everything. Keep that in mind when you're showering with someone. Twist the nipples in a clockwise direction, otherwise you'll unscrew them. Thinking that when you're done, she's done. The balls don't go in. When she says don't stop, she doesn't mean speed up. If you have a vagina, always pee after PIV activity. Don't treat it like something you have seen on Pornhub. So stepsisters are really off limits. Back to the drawing board. Make sure your mother isn't home. Check out the whole house first. I caught hell for that. When you're getting close to blowing a load, it is only polite to inform her, "Oh heavens me, I'm arriving," is adequate and informative.